Self-awareness in Tango. This is my topic today, and this is also my first theme in my Tango meditation seminar. We all know from the flight instruction in any airplane that says that we should help ourselves first before we help others. And this makes sense, because if we are not in a good shape by ourselves, how we can help other people? While when we are dancing tango, wanting to help our partner if he has troubles, right? That makes sense. But can we do this if we are not in a good shape by ourselves? With self-awareness, you become aware about your strengths and your weaknesses. And you become more confident about yourself, because you know yourself and you know how to get better, or how you can get over your flaws. For example, in this exercise, I ask you, when you dance with your partner, only think about yourself. Don't think about the partner, just think about yourself. Remember, it's only an exercise. It just doesn't mean that you always have to think about yourself. Yeah, this is only an exercise. You are thinking only about yourself. You are self-reflecting. You feel, what do I feel in the embrace? What do I feel with this partner? How I feel the connection, how I feel my posture, how I feel my balance. Try to reflect about all these details and realize the embrace. How is it? Is it soft? Is it sharp? Is the connection well? And you have learned already so many things probably in your classes, but do you really apply these things? So now you have the chance to think about if you really apply all these technical details, right? The embrace has so many things to reflect on. How is your spine? Is your spine nicely straight, and can you move in your axis? Like, do you have dissociation? Or are you feeling or do you move in a block? Yeah. Are you moving in a block, or can you isolate in the spine? Like this. Like how are your shoulders? Are they flexible and round? And can you move your shoulders? Are they soft and or tight from work, from stress, or whatever is in your body? Be aware about that. Be aware, because only with awareness you can change. If you are not aware about that, how can you change? How can you improve? It's impossible, right? So it's very helpful to do this self-reflection, to make an inventory about your attributes. Yeah? And while you find out your strengths and your weaknesses, then we talk to your teacher about it. How can I improve about my weakness? Some people, especially people 50 or 60 years plus, they have problems in their spine. They have problems when they have many years without doing exercise. They get stiff, and they do not realize this, and then they bring that into tango, and they bring it into the embrace, and then they are not aware that the embrace is strong, stiff, not flexible, not soft, and then they cannot enjoy, or the partner will not enjoy. Yeah? What I need as a woman is that proper walk, proper embrace, and a little bit of musicality. You're respecting the music. But these kind of things everybody can learn. There is no problem for anybody to learn these three basic things, right? But the problem is that people just don't pay attention about that. And they bring, because of missing self-awareness, they bring mistakes and problems, sometimes physical problems, into the connection with the partner, and they are not realizing that the partner do not enjoy. And then they will complain later, oh, she's not dancing with me anymore because I'm not good enough, like they will say like this, but I will say, no, it's not because of that you are not good enough. It is because you do not want to be aware about your problems. You are not working on your problems. By knowing our strengths and weaknesses, we can improve. We can polish the strengths and we can improve the weaknesses, like doing exercise, going to Pilates class at least once a week. You will see after 2 months, you will see already a big change, It needs some discipline and it needs some practice which you will not get in the dance studio. That you need to do differently, You have to work on in a Pilates or in a yoga class or in another flexibility class, but you will not get that in a tango class. So that is, people go to tango class, but of missing self-awareness, they miss out working on basic things, on basic problems, on basic attributes, which they can improve on, which make their dance from beginning at much better. With self-awareness, you find out who you are, how you are, and then you need to accept yourself. If you cannot accept these mistakes, then you have the choice to work on it, right? To work on it, but you have to accept it in a way that you say yourself, okay, I accept it, I have that weakness, I know about that, I accept it, and I don't want to do anything about it because I'm lazy or I don't have time, but I will limit my dance in that way that the bad habits will not come into my partner, will not damage my connection to the partner. If you have that weaknesses, then you know also with these weaknesses, it is impossible to do back saccadas, where you need a lot of dissociation. Yeah, and if you don't have dissociation and you are moving only in a block, then you can say, okay, I accept it, I'm only moving in a block, but I will arrange my dance in that way that it doesn't influence negatively the embrace. If I want to do these back saccadas, then I have to work on that elasticity. Then I have to work on my spine flexibility. Yeah? Because then, if you have that spine flexibility, then you can work on back saccadas. This is a concept of thinking which I would like you to understand, that know your possibilities and use them in a correct way. Yeah, and if you are, and also learn to accept yourself as you are, or make yourself better that you can accept yourself, like this. And that because I want to do these kind of things, I need this. No? So I want to do this, I need this. So try to understand what you need for certain techniques, for certain movements. Yeah. What kind of techniques you need for certain movements and what kind of physical attributes you need to do that. And then it will not influence your partner negatively, I have self-awareness, I know about myself very well, about my strengths, about my weakness, and I know how to manage it, to be in a connection with my partner in the best possible way. Okay, I hope you enjoy this video and follow my next one, which will be about awareness for the partner. And thank you for watching and subscribe to my channel. Thank you very much. See you soon. Bye.